Hi everyone, UK Star Wars here. This is going to be a video to show the Destroyer droid, which is part of the Mega Action Collection from a while ago. I did a little video on my YouTube channel about this figure when I first got it. I've finally had a chance to do some custom weathering on it to make it look a bit more realistic to go in line with the 1/12 scale figures. As you can see, I've got Count Dooku Black Series and the new Black Series Clone Trooper Phase 1 next to him for a size and scale reference. This Destroyer droid is perfect for this line. I'll get these guys out of the way. I mean, you can adjust the height of how he stands if you want to make him taller or lower or anything. He does fold up into a ball. It's part of the action feature, but it's very difficult to do, and this is quite an old fig. I'm frightened in case something breaks when I've done it. I've done it once and I don't want to do it again. So it was very very plain, the figure. It didn't have any battle damage or anything, but the sculpt, as usual with Hasbro, was there. It does look good. It's not screen accurate completely because of the play features that it did have. They had to sacrifice screen accuracy to make sure they could fold it down, in some parts are bigger than others. But really, it is a nice looking fig. All I did was I coated it with a matte lacquer to get rid of the shininess first of all. Once that was done, I then went in and painted all of the metal parts with a mixture of a dark silver, basically like a very dull gunmetal colour, and mixed in a bit of black. So it's still got a shine to it, but it's obviously not just normal grey plastic. Once I did that, I let that dry. I went in and just touched up with some light silver to do some scorching and scratch marks, and the pistons and things, I went in and painted those silver, just to bring out some of the details, really. Like I say, the sculpt is really good on this guy. It's just obviously the paintwork from when it was released wasn't what we expect nowadays. But yeah, all of it was weathered with the silver, a little bit of dry brush and a little bit of specific areas that I wanted to paint silver. The reference photos were quite tricky to get hold of, a clear image of what was what. So there's only certain areas that I did paint in where I could see that, you know, they were definitely silver or they were more bronze or gold colour. The top of the whole back chassis, if you will, of the droid is like a goldy colour mixing into like a reddy brown, which they did have on the figure originally. I just wanted to highlight a bit more of the gold to make it stand out and to be a bit more shiny, if you will, as they were in the movie. So yeah, that's all I did. I did the gold dry brushing all around the gold areas, and then I went over them again with some silver and did some chipping and some weathering. Obviously, if the guy's rolling around on this part of his chassis, I can't say that word, it would get chipped and damaged a lot more than other areas. But yeah, I mean, there's not much to him for action, even though it's a mega action figure, apart from the rolling feature. But he has got quite a lot of articulation for his arms and blasters and stuff. There's 4 points of articulation on each arm, which is quite good. Obviously, the legs do move at the top section here, and also move them in and the bottom one, so you get a good range of movement in the legs, just in height, for instance, or position of the blasters. But yeah, this was mainly because I'm starting to build a bit of a prequel trilogy collection now, which I didn't previously. So I wanted this guy, and they were going for silly money on eBay, and I luckily picked one up cheap, which was nice. I was prepared to pay the more expensive price for the fig, purely because I just needed a destroyer droid. But yeah, like I said, I managed to get them cheap, which allowed me to go ahead and weather him up and stuff, and not be worried if I did damage the fig or make a mess of it, that it would be ruined with a high price point. This is more of an easy price range. I'll just pop in the Bandai model kit battle droid again for scale and size reference. This guy doesn't like to stand. He's so light and his ankles are so frail. He has problems standing, so I have to use a base stand with him. But yeah, I mean, let me know what you think about the fig in general. I didn't know it existed until I came across it by accident, and the scale sounded like it did scale well with the 6-inch 1/12 scale figures, which it does. And I think on display it will look pretty cool with my Obi-Wan and Anakin Figuarts and the rest of the clones and different characters and stuff that I've got for the prequel movies. I think once they're all on display together, this guy will fit in quite nicely. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you think there's anything on this guy that should be painted at a certain colour or a certain way that I've missed. Like I say, the reference photos I could get hold of weren't very good, so I've did my best to do what I can. So if you do know anything more about these droids or the colour schemes or anything like that, please let me know in the comments below. Or just anything mod-wise that I could do to improve the figure also. That will be appreciated. But yeah, thanks for everyone's support as usual. This channel's still new. I'm trying to grow it and get more content up. Just trying to make the time at the moment, but I appreciate everyone who subscribes and comments and likes my videos and follows on Instagram as well. It does mean a lot to me. Star Wars is a big part of my life, and customizing is a real passion. And if I can, pass on any advice or show any customs that anyone else may want to use as inspiration or anything like that, then that means more to me as well. So thank you very much, and I will see you on the next video.